Oh, hi. You okay? All right. The first question is, what is the most memorable part of your married life?
Me first.
Yes.
Me was when we celebrated our 10th year wedding anniversary. Um, when we had the church wedding in the Philippines, and most of our friends and families were there to celebrate the renewal of vows with us. How about you?
I think it's almost the same answer. Um, Having the children was very memorable because I held the children first, didn't I?
You did. That is very true.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. So this is my favorite question.
Mm.
What made me so special that you married me?
Um. Oh. Ooh. I think you were very caring, and I liked spending a lot of time with you. Um. And I miss you every time you are not around. Why are you laughing?
No, that is very sweet. You've actually
Okay.
never said that.
Come on.
So your turn. It's the same question as that.
Yeah. So how about me? What made you think I was worth your time?
You, because you were very, very patient. You were a complete gentleman. Um,
Ooh.
so despite my immaturity, you've always respected me. You've never called me names. You've never swore at me. You've never raised your hand at me. You've always just been very respectful, patient, and very, very tolerant. And you always encourage me to always be a better version of myself.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that's nice. Yeah.
Right. Next, question number 4. As married couples, what are the most common challenges you have and how do you resolve it?
Eh, I think the most common ones are miscommunication. Because sometimes you think I can read your mind, and so you expect me to do things and or say things, and yeah. So I think it's a lot of the time it's miscommunication.
Yeah, I always find it difficult because we sometimes have different ways of disciplining the kids.
Okay.
Um, but I think how we would usually overcome it is we've always played the good cop, bad cop. We've never undermined each other in front of the kids. Even if I disagree sometimes, I just allow you to discipline them, and you've always done the same thing. So the
So
kids have maintained their respect
so
for
it's
the two of
it's
us.
communication.
Communication and handling, disciplining kids.
You talk a lot. I talk a
That's
lot, don't I?
right. What is the secret for a long and healthy relationship?
I think it's respect for each other.
Yeah.
Um, you don't have to agree with a lot of things, but you just have to respect, expect that people would have different opinions, and you should respect their opinions. Well, that's what I think anyway.
Yeah. And I think it's also important that we acceptance of each other's imperfections and shortcomings.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way for you to have a very peaceful, non-demanding relationship is when you accept that you can make mistakes and you're not perfect, but then you
That I think
use your relationship, you use your strength, um to make, or you use your relationship, you use your faith, your love for each other to keep your relationship strong.
yeah. I think sometimes like some people, or I don't know, but when you try to change someone to be the way you think they should be, you know, that perfect thing in your mind, sometimes it doesn't work out.
It's like you have a standards, isn't it? And you try and mold a person into that standards, your expectations, your standard,
Yeah,
and then you change the person completely, and then
but
they
it
lose
doesn't
their
work.
individuality. No,
It
that's
doesn't
correct.
work usually, isn't it?
That is correct.
So what's the next one?
That's yours.
If you were to compare
Your
your
relationship to a thing, what would it be and why?
I think it would be like, for me, it's like a plant. Yeah, marriage or a relationship is like a plant. It's like a plant, or like a tree. You know, when you plant a seed or you are growing a tree, you nurture it. You know, so marriage or relationship are like that. It's hard work. You don't expect things to be rosy every day. You there will be storms, and you have to do things to protect the tree or the plant. You know, there will be floods, and you have to do things to, you know, make sure that the tree or the plant just grows up, and the fruits, it will bear fruits, but you know, it's a combination of your efforts and nature, you know. But it's hard work. You don't just expect things to just
Blossom and grow.
No. So basically, what you sow in your relationship is what you reap in the end, and it's an ongoing learning process.
Continuous. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a very smart answer. So last question. What can you give to young couples? What advice can you give to young couples who are planning to get married? You first? Or me first?
Well, I think you should be ready to work hard towards your relationship. You know, try as much as possible to make the other person happy, have a peace of mind. I don't know. What do you think?
Me, I always say, you know, to people, don't rely on people to make you happy. Don't rely on people to make you complete. So in a relationship, when you're ready to get married, don't expect your partner to complete you, to make you feel whole, to fill in, you know, any holes, any emptiness that you have for yourself. You have to be completely happy within you. You have to be, you know, you have to be successful in your own personal ways. May it be, you know, in your career, financially, in your relationships with your family and your friends. You don't go looking for that in your partner and expect that your relationship would be okay. You have to be 100% happy, and expect your partner to be so. Don't you know, you complement each other, but you don't complete each other, because you have to be complete. You have to be 100%. You have to be able to give your 100% to your partner, not 50% of you and 50% of them, to make one whole relationship.
I think that's great.
Sound advice, isn't it?
And you should follow your instinct.
Did you?
That's great. Yeah, of course.
That's it. So that's 7 questions answered about relationships and marriage. Bye.
Thank you.